Hi, and welcome to our first lesson. I'd like to start off with an idea that it'll be interactive. This will be our lesson, you and me. And once you watch this YouTube video, and then in the comments below, if you'd like some further explanations or have any questions, have any answers, why post them there, please, and I'll review them and look at them, and we'll develop a rapport that way, and that's how we'll continue, and we'll learn together. So my name's Don Schiff, and I've been playing the Chapman stick since 1975 is when I bought my first one. And then when the NS stick was invented, I think in '99, and came out in production in 2000, I have the first one, as a matter of fact, right over there. And so I've been playing it a while ever since. And I've learned a thing or two over the years about each instrument, how they relate, how they're different. And I'd like to share that with you, as well as how my approach is on playing the instrument, and hopefully some knowledge that I have you can incorporate into your approach to the instrument, and together, all of us together, making this wonderful stick community. It'll be a great adventure. All right, the first thing I'd like to do is show a little groove that I have that incorporates a couple different techniques on tapping. These instruments tap. The NS stick also adds to that plucking. A whole bunch of different techniques. I won't show you everything all at once. It'll get very confusing, and I have a tendency to do that. Why, spend 5 minutes with me and I'll show you everything I know. Anyway, let's get started. All right, I'd like to first start off with one of my favorite bass lines. It's a simple groove. And what I want to bring forth by the end of this is I call it the invisible part of bass playing, or NS stick playing, or Chapman stick playing. And that's bringing in another element that aren't really notes, they're more or less sounds, but it really enhances a groove and a bass line. But let's just start with what the bass line's going to be. And it'll be like this. I'm in C. It's funny, coming from a bass background, I mean, C is one of the meat and potatoes areas of the instrument, and it's a little on the thinner string side of the NS, so you want to concentrate on keeping that feel, that big meat and potatoes note going. Even though you're playing on a thinner string, you can still get the weight and the depth out of the instrument as well, just like the bass. So it goes like this. So you'll recognize it maybe as just my imagination. So for our purposes, we're gonna name it Use Your Imagination. So we'll put the chords to it. We'll change it up a little bit so we can make it our own. So that's my left hand. And for the right hand, I'm gonna play a C and D minor chord. And up on the 12th fret, as you can see my double dots there, I'll have G, C, and E. And there's my head, I'm back. Okay, and then for D minor, it will be A, C, F. Those will be the two shapes. My fingers look like that. Sure, it's comfortable. There's your C, there's your D minor. And so we'll pulse the top side like boom, boom, dum, dum, dum. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now let's put them together. 2, 3, 4. Cameraman, can you zoom back? Sure. Bassline, chord line, nice. Okay, now let's talk about the invisible aspect of it that makes it even more deluxe. So in the left hand, we have the line, but I want you to put a noise in there, and I create this noise just like that. Nothing grossly outstanding. It's incorporated into your bass line. It adds feel, adds drive, adds momentum. You just lay your hand down. I changed the pattern a little bit. Try not to. Add the right hand. Oops, I got a little too good. Hang on. Noise. Noise. And a wrong note, but we'll ignore that. So now practice that a little bit to make that noise pattern a little more comfortable, and then go into it a little further. There's little noises you can make with your fingers in between that really helps the groove, changes the pattern a little bit, but you know, it's not always well, it's never about playing the same thing over and over and over and over. You add little elements to it to keep it interesting, to keep it alive, to keep saying something. Monumental in my approach to music is you can read the notes, it's great, so can everybody else, and a computer can play it even better just like that. But it's your interpretation of the notes. It's putting a feel into everything that you play. It's like telling a story. It is telling a story. So consider that when you're playing. You need to have something to say. You're relating an emotion to somebody, and they'll pick it up if you're relaying it. Otherwise, you know, everybody can play a pretty note and follow it up with another pretty note, and it, you know, it's okay, but doesn't say something wonderful. So just a little tap in between there. Let's put another hand in there. Now that you've mastered that, let's take it one step further. Give our right hand something to do in between that, you know, just to kind of keep building on it a little bit. And no, I don't expect everybody to pick it up just as fast as I just did it. I've been doing it for quite a few years, and it comes natural to me. And everybody has something. If you're showing something to me and I didn't have it in my coordination skills, I stumble at first too. So relax, enjoy, incorporate it into your playing. I'm going to add a little something in my right hand off the D minor chord. Actually, I think I played put a sixth in there. It's delightful. You know, knock yourself out. You let your fingers drop where they may. So I'm going to go up to, at the end of the phrase. Oh, here it comes. Then I'm going to add a little as I come back into it, just for the sheer excitement of it and something to do. Let me, cameraman, zoom out so we can get all this in. as if you can keep the bass going. And now let's try not looking at all. It's always a little more fun when you can engage the audience. Even more fun when you hit all the right notes. All right, practice away, and I will too. Until next time, please make notes at the bottom. Any questions you may have, anything about this particular piece you'd like me to slow down or explain further, just let me know, and we'll keep in touch. All right, you have a wonderful practice. Bye-bye.